too much heavy stuff lately. Let's change the beat. Okay, I hope everything goes alright. Yo, Jamie. Oh, here he is. Oh, Jill. Gillian's not here, I see. You okay? You look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry about it. Okay, if you say so. Jill, where do I take Fore if he needs to go to the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Yeah, that's convenient. Fore's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today, so I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. Oh, gotcha. What can I get you? The usual gut punch. Coming right up. Where's that gut punch at? Bam. 5 Bronson extracts. 1 Flanaguide. Let's give him 1 Karma Train, all aged and mixed. Here you go. I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. Oh, that, in theory, yeah. Jill's the only one that pays attention to that though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns, but it seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it. Yep, that's the one. Why not tell him that? It's too amusing, to be honest. What's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. Okay, this guy's an assassin, isn't he? It's just like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have actual reasons to feel that way though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting actually. How so? The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those ones. The bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and I get paid for it, you can see it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess so. It's just cheap justifications to killing people though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter. Okay. Something bitter. Maybe something manly would be better. Okay. What we got? Manly. Okay, let's go for a pole driver. That is manly and bitter. 3 Bronson extracts. 3 Flanaguides, 4 Karma Train. And mix. Pole driver. Here you go. Oh yeah. You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. It seems I always manage to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry about that. Oh no, don't worry. Although, I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and are now talking to me here, it's kind of weird. It reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Oh yeah, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? The way you said that, it was like offering a tail to a bored kid, but yeah, tell me. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organisation in the city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. You just wash your clothes. His tracking skills were top notch, his information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. The last bounty that the organisation ever posted was on James's head. The police had him cornered. His last words, send it all to my account, before shooting himself. Damn. Why hasn't that been made into a movie? So there were no more bounties after that one. A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate the organisation, the seeds of doubt would grow little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organisation wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organisation is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Okay, were you part of the organisation then? I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but there was certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, are you? What? The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his name is actually Theodore. Ah. That story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer. One beer coming up. What we got? 1 Adelheid, 2, 1, 2, 4. And mix. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take use of the word kill in your stride the way Gideon does. I'm not good with violence. Good. It's interesting though, when I compare you two, it's obvious Gideon has seen quite his share of the traumatic stuff. That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked so much about him. Yeah, maybe. Well, gotta go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian. Will do. Man, today's been heavy. Everyone, wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I'll just tempt fate. But let's try it anyways. Everyone has just been a gloomy face after gloomy face. And that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that. Oh fuck. So you still work here then? Ingram. This bastard. Alright, I knew it. I mean, quite a surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got out of my job. I needed a drink badly, and I remembered this crack house was nearby. Okay, what do you want? I'll have a Bleeding Jane. On it. Okay, Bleeding Jane. Yeah, so this is the guy that hired Dorothy to be his daughter, and that's just odd. I don't know. Let's just blend this one, get him his drink, and see what he's after. Here we go. Bam. Bleeding Jane. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mum used to make. Watered down, artificial, nasty. So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's this network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can just follow instructions and that's all they need. Recently, I've been working with this Cydia girl, working on some experimental powered suits. Wow, bubblegum crisis again. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day. Okay, what's that about a network? All those nerds know each other and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need. Ah, sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came in. We all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear, no traffic jams. That's always a plus. I guess so. It almost became a bad day though, thanks to some teens on the way here. What did they do? It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to the Zaibatsu Corps HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around like the let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu Corps. Even if Zaibatsu Corps' building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties will go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyway. Kids these days seen too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Just don't let it get to you. I just hate teenagers. It's interesting though, a big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. I wouldn't know, I'm not a political person. No shit. Alright, give me a Zen star, try not to mess it up. Coming right up. You little prick. Alright, Zen Star. 4 of everything. Aren't these supposed to be absolute trash? All on the rocks and mixed. Oh man. Zen Star it is. Yeah, it's just as nasty as I've heard. Why'd you order it then? Not your problem. I guess. So, where's the red comet? My boss, Jill, Fore's headed your way. Let's play, Fore, let's play! Red Sheba, calm it. Oh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion. You got a dog here and a cat. The cat's mine, his name's Fore, and the dog just kinda hangs around here. He looks well groomed and his fur looks healthy. Seems you take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So, I'll take my leave. Come again. Don't count on it. Yeah, bye. Get out. You said that last time. Congratulations. You scared a client off. Fore is as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like Fore. He's my baby. Go. Play or something. Right. Oh, you're back. What happened to Say? That cat boomer girl picked her up. Oh, Stella found her. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. Did I miss anything? Only Jamie and some other guy. Alright, I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of the door at any moment. Oh, so you miss Dorothy? Kinda, yeah. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Sweet, we are done. No mistakes. Feels good, feels good. Got me 5 grand. And I need 8 grand in total.